Solo ads are dead. It must be a question that I get at least 5 times a week. And it's a very valid question. There's so much uncertainty in the marketplace because people have been burnt time and time again. There's so many products out there trying to sell their wares, telling you solo ads are dead, telling you they're over, telling them it's full of scammers and spammers, and I understand why. I really get why people are saying this. I'm going to show you what's going on in the solo ad world right now that's just absolutely terrible. So you've got all these sites that are popping up with just blacklists of solo ad sellers. Look at this whole list here that are just people have been scammed by these alleged people with these great clicks that they're sending down. And it's really unfortunate because you just don't know who to trust anymore. You've got Facebook groups dedicated to the different blacklist sellers, all these people here who've been given a bad deal, people commenting, scammers, showing shots, and it's really very unfortunate that people are just so much uncertainty in this space. Once again, another whole list of solo ads blacklists, a whole site just dedicated to dodgy solo ad sellers. Who do you know who to trust? How do you know who is actually going to be sending you legitimate traffic that are not just taking you for a ride? You're so uncertain about what kind of traffic's actually out there. And on top of that, you've got these huge resources. Everyone's a solo ad expert. You've got solo ad groups. You've got testimonials. You've got discount solo ads. You've got high quality solo ads. You've got filled solo ads. There's just solo ads are absolutely everywhere. And the reason they're everywhere is because actually they work incredibly well, but they also attract the worst people. I'm just going to jump back to the presentation here quickly, but there's so much uncertainty in the marketplace. You've got those huge lists of blacklist people. You've got people who just taking people for the ride. You've got thousands of Facebook solo ad groups. You've got hundreds of thousands of solo ad sites. It's just such a hard world to really navigate and understand what's going on. And on top of that, it really does attract the very worst people from internet marketing. People see people buying traffic, 100 clicks for $40, 100 clicks for $60, 200 clicks for $80, and they go, you know what, I can get a bot to deliver these clicks and absolutely rip off the people who are selling them, who are buying the actual solo ads. And it's a real shame because, it's so hard to actually track that traffic accurately. Especially if you're just starting out online. You understand that solo ads are great for, you put an ad down to someone else's, out to someone's list, and they send traffic to your squeeze page. It's all very, it makes a lot of sense. But you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. What's going on behind the scenes and why there are so many groups and discussion about that is that some solo ad sellers will say, yeah, I'll sell you 100 clicks for $40. You pay that seller $40 and they go and they get a bot to generate clicks that just look like clicks. And you get a few opt-ins or whatever, but you don't really know what's going on. Especially if you're new, you just go, I don't really understand that. The solo ad seller makes out with $40. You don't really know what's going on, and you just kind of dive into this world of uncertainty. So I really want to just help you to understand this world and make sure you are getting the very best and best understanding out of it. So I've worked in solo ads specifically for about 4 years now, and they really don't have to be dodgy. For example, big companies send out EDMs to each other or emails to each other's lists all the time. There's no scams going on there, and intuitively there shouldn't be any scams in the solo ad world either. I mean, we're just asking a person to send out an ad to their list, and send it back to our squeeze page. So by the end of this very short and quick 4-part series, I want you to have everything ready to go so you can safely and securely build your list in the internet marketing niche, knowing exactly where the best traffic is. But also when you have the best tools available to make sure you're maximizing your returns from solo ads while also minimizing your effort. So it's really just want to make sure you have everything set up in your hands, because I'm just so sick of seeing what's going on in this space. This has been just a very brief overview of the current landscape. In the next video, I'm actually going to give you my WordPress squeeze page plugin. So this is an incredibly powerful squeeze page that's made incredibly simple by just turning it into a WordPress plugin. So you can just upload it to WordPress and you have a ready to go squeeze page. Now this has been tested and tweaked over hundreds of solo ads. It's one of those beautiful WordPress plugins. It's very flexible. You can have images, you've got countdown timers on it. Normally it sells every single day for $27, which is an absolute bargain, but I'm just going to give it to you in the next video just for sticking around and playing along. Video 3, I'm going to show you exactly how to outsource solo ads for time and profit. So this is incredibly simple. Solo ads is a very, very, very repetitive process. Once you get it all set up, you can just hand over the keys and let someone else do it. So you can be paying someone, $10 a month to completely, manage that solo ad part of the business. So they're going out and finding solo ad sellers for you, or just picking them up, running that traffic and giving you the results. It's very simple and very hands-off, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in video 3. Very well worth sticking around for. Once again, I normally charge for that information, but I want to give it to you because I'm just sick of what's going on in this space. The final piece of this is I'm going to actually give you the top 10 solo ad sellers that are performing well right now. So I'm going to tell you exactly who they are, performing, who they are. I'm going to show you where you can actually get them. So it's going to be, as I said, I've done all the work. I've seen the very best and the very worst in the solo ad world. I've seen, scammers, but I've also seen incredible results. So what I've done, I've taken all my results and I've compiled them into a top 10 list of solo ad sellers who actually send genuine buyer traffic that converts. And at the end, you're going to get the chance to pick that up. And I really highly recommend you do, because it's just going to make things very, very clear for you in this space about where you should be investing your time and your money in terms of who is actually performing and who is actually going to be sending you legitimate traffic. I'm really excited to do this. It's something I've been meaning to do for a very long time. I'm just taking sick of my stomach. I'm seeing so many people just being scammed, and it's such a dirty, scummy world. And I just really want to make sure that you've got all the tools and resources at your disposal, so you're not being taken for a ride anymore. I really appreciate if you drop some comments below, or you share this with anyone else you think that might be interested in it. I know there's so much interest in solo ads online at the moment, so drop it in comments below. Share it with people who you think you're going to be interested in going through this journey with us and really understanding how they can get the best returns, maximize their profit, make it hands-free, get the squeeze pages up, and then understand exactly where the best traffic is coming from thousands of dollars of tests that I've been running personally. I cannot wait to take you into the next video and give you this squeeze page plugin. It's an absolute firecracker of a plugin. It's made my life so simple. It's going to make your life so simple as well. Drop your comments below now, and let's get this underway.